Hello athletes and fans of bodybuilding, Terrick Guindy with the Mr. Olympia. Busy 15 days. We had a lot of people qualifying for the Mr. Olympia, a lot of favorites, a lot of people doubling down. But before I start, I want you to write it down. April 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern, and at 8 p.m. Romania time. We will be announcing the names of the competitors for the Masters Olympia in Cluj-Napoca. I repeat, that's going to happen on April 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific. You are going to go to Olympia TV and watch myself and head judge of the Mr. Olympia, Steve Weinberger, women's bodybuilding champion, and the promoter of the event, Alina Popa. And if that's not enough for you, I'm bringing in four-time Mr. Olympia, Cutler. We're going to be announcing the names and we're going to be talking about the event and some of the competitors. That's on April 25th at 10 a.m. on Olympia TV only. Let's move on to some of the competitions that happened 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go down to Memphis. Yes, great event by Alan and Becca Sizemore. Emmanuel Hunter, he's been great this entire year. That's his second time winning the show. My feedback to him is contain any development. You already have all the mass in the world. Let's just try to get the last film of water out so we can get maybe a little bit more separation here and there. But other than that, the key word is contain any development. Great job. In the UK, we had a great show that was 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to start with Mauro Garcia. Yes, I like this guy. Great abs, great chest. He doesn't have the smallest waist, but he poses well. From the back, he's going to have to be wider. If he's wider from the back, he can make an impact. If he's not wider from the back, he's going to fall off. That's the feedback for him right there. And then Esther Osella from Hungary. She wins the women's bikini. Great competitor. She's got great glutes. She needs to fill up. If she fills up that frame, she can make an impact. Right now, she's looking a little bit streamlined. But great competitors going to the Mr. Olympia. Now, I was in Brazil, and a lot of people were talking about Bruce Tabani. How good is he? I saw him, and he has some thickness. He has a lot of great body parts. Is he the next Hadi Choopan coming from Iran? I would be hesitant to say that. I think Hadi has a lot more density, a lot more experience, poses better. But I think Bruce Tabani has a great teacher to look at and say, this was the footprint to win the Mr. Olympia. He can learn a lot from Hadi. He can communicate with Hadi and find out what works on the big stage, the Mr. Olympia. And Hadi is the big Azizam at the Mr. Olympia. Moving on to Korea, Hyojun Kim. She wins the bikini in Korea. She was gorgeous. Drop that gorgeous girl. She was wearing the green bikini and she has great genetics, nice hips. She needs to be a little bit tighter. The genetic makeup is right there with a small waist and the nice round hips, but she's gonna have to be tighter from the back, especially that traditional separation between hamstrings and glutes. But I commend her because she has all the tools to be very good and maybe fight against Ji-Bin Park, the other Korean superstar. Great job. In Utah, great show. I love that show. I judged the first edition of that show, and Robin Mayer does a great job. Let's talk about some of the competitors. Corey Morris wins. I'm not surprised at all Corey won. I'm not surprised if Corey Morris wins 2-3 shows this year. He is that good, okay? He has been in the first call out of the Mr. Olympia Ariel Cuts is his coach, and those guys can make an impact and maybe even attack their teammate, yes, Aaron Banks. Corey Morris is really, really good. Write it down right now because I like to be right when the time comes. He's good. Just contain those shoulders, Corey. We don't need any bigger shoulders because that might make your chest look smaller. Just contain the shoulders, but great job. Since we have the Masters Olympia, I want to cover the competitor that won the 40, the Masters Men's Physique 40, DAJUAN Freeman. I judged this guy a decade ago when he won the California State right here, and now he wins. He's got a great frame from the front and from the back, and I would love to see him in Cluj-Napoca at the Masters Olympia. Great job. All the Masters are doing great. In the figure division, Gabriela CONSOLMAGNO, I know her because she's from Brazil, and she wins that show. She has an amazing structure. It's a small structure, but it's amazing. Everything is in place, and she has the conditioning. What she needs is a little bit more wider lats from the front and from the back, and grow a little bit the quads. If she has that, she gets that X frame that can really make a difference at the Mr. Olympia. Great job, great job. In the bikini, AIMEE Delgado, she was wearing red. I wouldn't change from that red, AIMEE. It looked great on you. And I think this might have been the best look for AIMEE Delgado. And I think Jamie DeBernard is doing a great job with her. She's not keeping her hiding in a corner. She's putting her out there and testing the waters. And in my personal opinion, from what I saw from the footage, she looked incredible in this show. And it could be her best physique ever. Great job. This was an amazing bikini show because Jessica Wilson, who's won multiple shows, took second, and MALU Duarte, who's rising on the ranks, took third. So great job with all the competitors. Once again, April 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, and 8 p.m. Romania time, you are going to be on Olympia TV. Just start telling your boss right now that that's when you're going to take your break, okay? Be there. Be there. My name is Terrick Guindy with the Mr. Olympia, and I'll see you there.